Hey everyone, this is RG2635 with a small tip. This is a tip that might help a lot of you people. Although I don't know what's the the particular case of every person, but here's the deal. Whenever you get a toy, in this case an animatronic such as a Gemmy item, such as any other toys like that, there's something that tends to happen from time to time. The toy turns off by itself or self resets or I don't know, makes something that it's not supposed to make, just like moving without any music or anything. And you right there you get scared because you don't know what to do. Well, it's not really hard. It's not really something to work. Sometimes it's not really. Again, this doesn't apply to all the cases, but it's not. It's sometimes, which is most of the times, it's not something to worry about because it's simple. What you gotta do is three simple steps for making sure that the thing will work fine when you turn it on again. Take the batteries out, discharge the capacitor or capacitors, and let it rest. I'm gonna explain all of these three things. I'm gonna give you all a small heads up, like a few examples that have been happening. Billy Bass, he glitched it out once. He was like the head was like this, and that was it. So I took the batteries out. I pushed the button. I put the batteries in. He was working normally. Okay. And one time as well, like he did not. He self turned off, and it did not turn on again anymore. And I had to do the same thing. There's a few ways to short a capacitor out. Okay, now if anybody knows what a capacitor is, it's in all of the boards of the toys, and it's something to rectify energy or um, store some charge. Well, sometimes you gotta discharge that in order to reset the chip and be sure that the toy is actually functional. So, let me just say this. I have Robot 2001. You guys probably know it. He glitches out from time to time when I don't discharge the capacitor. When I put the batteries, he constantly blinks without making any sound. In order to avoid that, I take the batteries out and I push the button in the head, which is a try me button. If that's not enough, I take the batteries out again and I short the contacts. Because again, capacitors are charged. Even though they have a small temporal charge, it doesn't really matter. You gotta take it off. Okay, the capacitor has to die on you. It happened with Zorak Leader. Zorak Leader, the robot leader, the main face of this channel. When you switch it, like when you jerk the switch off, or sometimes he just doesn't talk. Okay, he just does not do anything. In order to prevent that, you gotta make a short. Okay, particularly mine, it's because the motor, if a toy has a motor that continuously runs, it resets the board as soon as it finishes, like as soon as you turn it off. But in this case, my Zorak Leader has, the gearbox is not there anymore. Okay, the motor, nothing's there. So I gotta go and make a short in the 4AA batteries without the 4AAs, okay? That's one thing. First of all, take the batteries out. Push the button. Put the batteries back in. If the glitch is not gone, take the batteries out, push the button, and then do something. You guys probably know, there's a lot of people that actually knows how a battery compartment behaves which, like, where they're the only two single contacts, or the single contacts in the top of each side of the battery compartment are the main positive and the main negative that go to the board. Well, you gotta put a wire crossing those for a second or two, and then just put the batteries back in, and it's gonna work, okay? Don't believe me? Do it. It's gonna work, okay? Stuff tends to glitch a lot nowadays. I perfectly know how it feels because there's been times that stuff has literally scared the fuck out of me just by screaming. Like, it sounded like a scream, but it was like a complete beeping. That's the way to solve it, okay? It's not gonna work in all of the times because I know that when a Gemmy item or any type of toy has a glitch from the factory, that it hardly can be removed, okay? Because it's a a recording problem. But what I mean is those problems that pop out of nowhere, just like that the toy turns off, it resets itself, or it just makes a sound randomly in a part of the song and all, or it just does not want to turn on, does not even power on. Those type of things have a solution, okay? And if that doesn't solve the problem, then the toy's either fried or there's something inside that got worn out. However, I hope this short video helped someone with the toy it has, and hopefully this helps out a few people. So yeah, this has been Zarak Deer. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.